Hello, I am Andrew Smith from the Open University Cisco ASC, and I'm here to describe the new replacement for the facilitator functionality on new NetAcad. Facilitator does not exist. It is a different role. It has gone, but there is different functionality now as of September 2024 that you'll be able to use to replicate this role. So I'm here logged in to our Teaching Digital Academy. I'm using dodgy instructor because this is an instructor we don't want to ever be used. And this instructor has been accredited for the CCNA Introduction to Networks, but nothing else. So I'm logged in, I'm here in the instructor portal, and I'm here in the My Classes section. And you will see if I try and create a course, I'm going to create an instructor-led course, it quite helpfully lists what I'm accredited for and what I am not accredited for, or at least this instructor. So if I try and click on the SRWE or the Enterprise networking courses, I cannot utilize any of these. Sorry, I clicked on preview there. But if I click on Introduction to Networks, I could click on the next button. The problem is I'm in My Classes, I'm not accredited for it, I cannot create it. However, if I go into here and change my role to staff, because I need staff role to access facilitator functionality, and NetAcad administrators, if you want a member of staff to be a facilitator or create courses on behalf of somebody else, you need to give them staff functionality. I can then go in and actually work with the platform completely differently. So I'm now in my organization, and you can see a completely different setup. You can see the work that we're doing with many of our communities. I can see other people's courses, and I'm now going to go in and click on Create Instructor-Led, Next. But you can see that I can pick any of these courses. So I can pick the one that I was accredited for. Sorry, I keep clicking on preview. This is bad finger management, but I'm going to click here on SRWE. So I'm accredited for Intro to Networks. I am not accredited for SRWE. Then I'm going to click on Next. I'm going to pick English. I'm going to start it today. This is today's date. I'm going to end it at the end of the month. And then I'm just going to put in, learn to type, Andrew, test. Okay, it's just so that I know to delete this very quickly. And then it shows me as the instructor. Now, warning, and I'm going to show you this. If you try and continue and be the instructor, watch. And I don't want to enable with it. I'm going to publish. I'm going to try and publish, and an error message will pop up because you are not the instructor. Okay, so if I go back to instructor-led and click on Next, it's forcing me back through the route. And then I've got the right course, and then I just scroll down the screen very slightly, and then English, and click on Next, and then start date today, and end of the month, and then click on Next, and then type test again, and scroll it to Next, and click on that and remove that. And now add a qualified instructor from your academy, of which I'm going to use our favorite nom de plume, Android. Click on her, make her primary, and add myself as a support staff. Now it will work. So support staff is the new terminology for facilitator. A facilitator cannot be the lead of a class. You need a qualified instructor in your academy. That has always been the case. Now you can make yourself support staff. Click on Next. I don't want to use WebEx. Click on Next. Scroll down, click on Publish, and publish away. And we'll just wait for the magical internet hamster. And then I can go to my classes, and I've got this cleverly named test group. So what you'll see if I actually view the landing page is that dodgy email is listed as an instructor. I do wonder why Cisco would list them as an instructor. Maybe they do need to list people as support staff, but that's my personal opinion. But Android qualified instructor is also the instructor as well. If I click on back here, I can now go in, and I am logged in as Dodgy Instructor. I can manage learners, pause enrollment, edit the course. I can access the invitation link quite easily. I've got that, so I can copy that, and I'm just going to open it up in Chrome so you can see that is available as well. I just wait for the quick internet. There you go. That's nothing special there. I can invite them via CSV. I can even go into the course now and manage the course. I can edit the course flow. I can add components, extensions if I want. I can manage the empty grade book. I can even mark, I've got no learners here, but when I've got learners, I can mark them as complete as well. So you've got full functionality. So the important thing to understand is that somebody as a facilitator must have staff status. And you must have someone else in your academy that is already accredited. If you don't, you're never going to be able to create a course. So if you're the only one that's accredited to teach Introduction to Networks, you're not going to be able to facilitate enterprise networking or cyber ops unless you've got another person in your organization that has got that prior accreditation. By doing this, you enable somebody else to work in partnership with the accredited individual to facilitate classes, and that individual is still technically, has an oversight and a responsibility. Hopefully you have found this short video very useful, and I do encourage you to share this with all your colleagues and exploit this in a positive way for our Cisco Networking Academy community. Take care. I've been Andrew Smith from the Open University Cisco ASC.